am taking you for a drive around here in Cebu City, General Maximum Avenue. I am now entering that street that will take you straight on to Fuente Osmeña. This is what you used to call Mango Avenue here in Cebu City, because in the old times this street is full of mango trees. That's why it's called Mango Avenue. But I want to show you some of the people that coming here from Cebu, especially from Cebu City, what are the progress around the area. So this is just around where the Lighthouse restaurant is. There's not a lot has been progressing here. Next will be the University USC Boys High. So University of San Carlos Boys High. Up ahead, what you see there is the 101 Horizon condominium. But overall in this area of Mango Avenue is not a lot has been happening. So I'll take you down for a ride in every street that's known around here in Cebu, in different videos of course. But right now, since I'll be passing this way, might as well take you on for a ride here. So you still have the small buildings over here, and this is now the area of University of San Carlos Boys High. There is now a gasoline station across it. That's the Shell, and it used to be just snack area. So you can see USC North Campus, and then there's a bridge that we cross, and there's a lot of people living in that bridge. And we're gonna be passing by, on your right side is the Iglesia ni Cristo. Now we're stopping. This is still the Rafaelu building. Most of the establishment here are closed. They're only for orders, especially the tailoring shops. But look at the Iglesia de Cristo. That is the most prominent building here in Mango Avenue, which is ironic, as I say, because the surrounding area of Iglesia ni Cristo are all the bars or go-go bars. So this is like the red district here in Mango Avenue. Now across Iglesia ni Cristo there's Jollibee, and now we'll be starting to see all these bars. On your left you got the Mango Bar, you got the Cebu Eric the Red Bar, and on your right there you got the Aquarium, Planet X on the right left, Boomboozers. So those are the known bars here in Mango Avenue. As we go across, that's the 101 Horizons condominium, and of course right across it is the Colegio Santa Teresa's College, Santa Teresa's College of Cebu. And beside it, that used to be Rustan's, is now Abuhan Restaurant. And then all these malls left and right, you got the mall arcades now. Century 21 Plaza is now called the Mahindra Customer Service Building. I'll go in the middle so I could go in Fuente Osmeña. So it stopped, so we have no choice but to stop. So here you can see that used to be the Century 21 cinema. That is now Chinese dim sum, 2 Chinese restaurant, Jesatec, and also down on the back is the Mahindra office. And here, of course, there's the Caltex, the Bilbic Cinema, which is that green building on the side, right side, is now also a commercial arcade. And then you can see all around here, almost still there, the Robinson's building, but it is now more of a mall. So this is the Puente Osmeña, the only rotunda here in Cebu City. It's named after the President of the Philippines that come from Cebu, the Sergio Osmeña Sr. And this is Raja Park Hotel, of course. There's a casino, slot machine casino up there. And there's the Elegant Circle Inn. And I'll just go around the roundabout to give you a tour. It's very hot right now in the Philippines after the typhoon. But we are praying for all the victims of that Ulysses. And here you can see there's a Robinson's Mall. Behind this RCBC Plaza and then the BDO building. There's a Robinson's Mall. And we go around. You can see Club Ultima. That's the tall buildings that you can see around here in Cebu City Central, which is the Fuente and Capitol Circle. That's the building you can see up there. That's the Club Ultima, and we'll go another video going straight out there, straight to downtown Cebu. But as of the moment, I will take you down here in Capitol site. So this is the roundabout, and then that exit is going back to where I come in from, in General Maximum Avenue, aka Mango Avenue, and I'm taking you to Capitol. You can still hard to find a parking space there. You need to pay those boys to find you a parking space. And here I'm going off to this exit, and then you can see the Provincial Capitol building. That Provincial Capitol building will soon be transferred, as you heard the news, to Balamban. So Eddie Lugo and Jenny, the main Capitol building for the province of Cebu, will now be in the place, the province where you're gonna be building your house in Balamban. Because this area here in Capitol is owned by the city of Cebu. So this is the Capitol site road, because it's going to Capitol. And this is where you see Cebu Doctors Hospital, the main one, before they have that big branch in Mandaue City. So it's green light, I have to go. But all around, it's all the same as before. Aside from renovated buildings that's extended, some are remaining the same, just colored up. And there's still the Cebu Gospel Church on the right side, and that's Cebu Doctors on the right side. I'm gonna go and turn in Capitol. I will show you the other side, which is Guadalupe area, next video. But this is still part of the Cebu Doctors community. And over here they got all the commercial eateries there, and the buildings for rent, the Anaceta buildings, where most of them are low offices. And that's our Capitol site there. That's our Capitol building. So if you go on the left side, you'll be going to Birama Avenue towards Guadalupe, and on the right side you'll be passing Escario Street. You go to the business park, or you go to the main Lahug area. So for this drive around, I'll be taking you from General Maximum, Fuente Osmeña, Capitol site, and then we go to the left for Escario Street, then towards Lahug, then towards Talamban. Because I'm trying to avoid the rush hour when I go out for filming, so I'll just do it different videos for the different streets. So that's our main Capitol building for all the Cebuanos out there that's living abroad, that they want to see the progress of the city. So So you can see there's a quarantine check here. But what is he checking? So this is Iscario Street, the one just near the Capitol building here. As you can see, the Capitol building is even modernized now. So it will be transferred to Balamban. It's now been approved by the provincial board. So Balamban is the cradle of the governing of the provinces of Cebu. So there is still the Green Orchid building there where AXA insurance is, and then the Goodyear owned by a Chinese family. That's the hotel, Lex Hotel, and on the right side are all the little establishment that you can, there's a lot of apartments there for rent. But around this area, that usually it's quite an expensive rent because it is near to everything, that it's like walking distance for everything. Like you can walk there, you're going to the business park, you can walk here to the main Fuente Osmeña area, I mean. So like you cannot just be stranded, you still can walk around. But this area around where I'm showing you is what they call the Central Cebu City. Central and then uptown Cebu City, because downtown will be Colon, Jones Avenue going down there, that will be going downtown. So this is the uptown, or I call Central Cebu City. We go further on, the taxi would want to insert. Now hurry up before it goes red. Don't keep on looking. So that's the hotel that I'm talking about. On the left side, the Best Western Hotel, the Lunisa building, and then there's the Pension Plaza and a little Capitol Square here where you can find some of the eat all you can, Iscario Central Mall. There got a few pension houses around this area. That's another pension house. That's Maxwell Hotel, but the rates are like the pension house. And this is the Bibo Place, and beside it on the left is the Apartel. That's very old as well. It's been known for a long time. Then there's Our Lady of Sacred Heart Church on the right, and here you got the Bibo Place where there's Burger King and all the different restaurants there. I'm gonna go on the left lane because I'm going to be taking you to the Lahug area. So around this area, this is called Camputao, Barangay Camputao. There's a lot of urban settlers around the area, left and right. That will be Gonzales compound on the right. But here there's a big urban settling there on the back of the Camputao, especially here on the bridge. You can already see it. There is a lot of shanties there for the urban settlers. And this is one of the new building around here for Cebu City, the Goldberry Suites Hotel beside the Palaciego Uno. That's another condo units for rent and for sale. And across there, that's the Golden Peak Hotel, and beside it there's another condominium that's being built, a tall and slim condominium. but all around in Iscario is slowly being destroyed. I mean, the houses are destroyed for condominium development, because even right across, that used to be Kukuk's Nest, like a house with a restaurant or a little hotel, and now it's gonna be a tall building coming up there soon. So on this drive, I'll be taking you to the left side. We turn on the left side. That will be the Lahug area way, because right here, this is Iscario. This is still part of Barangay Camputao. But I know I got a lot of requests of driving videos to see the progress all around the different streets of Cebu. So while I'm out, I might as well do it. So I'm waiting for the light to go green. Then I'm gonna turn left. And we are still here on Iscario Street. Now it's turning green. You see the bus there, Cebu City Hall to Busay Carbon. The good thing about these buses, you know, because their routes are long, not like the jeepneys. So sometimes instead of taking 2 jeepneys to their destination, you just get 1 bus and it will go there if you got the right route. So we're turning left here. This is now Lahug. That is still part of Barangay Camputao. You see Tonro's apartment. You still see the small Andy studio where it's still there before. The Kodak here, and now there is a hotel here called Harold's Hotel on the left side with the logo. Seems like the Harrods on department store in England. And then a lot of urban settlers again here behind UP on the left side. You can see there it's all congregated there in the back of it. There is a big condominium here, a tall condominium that's built right across UP. That one, Azalea Place. Across here are all the urban settlers, and also this is known here for the University of the Philippines campus, left and right. That's University of the Philippines. We are now leaving the Barangay Camputao, the jurisdiction. We are now entering the Barangay Lahug, proper Barangay Lahug jurisdiction. But around this area, left and right, are still the jurisdiction of the University of the Philippines. So on the left side, or the right side rather, you will see all the bamboo making furnitures, but they are not durable to me. And a big urban settlers right across the barangay hall of Barangay Lahug. And beside Barangay Lahug, you can see that there's the Barangay Lahug Elementary School. So people that's coming from Lahug, some of them may be going to this Barangay Lahug Elementary School. It has now a 4-story building. Unlike before, it's all just one story line of buildings. Now with the need of a lot of rooms, they are expanding it up instead of expanding the property. Now another buildings being built here beside the Parisian Cafe, La Vie Parisienne. And of course the urban settlers on the left side, the big Mormon church, the Latter-day Saints, whatever they call it. They always have nice church, this religion. And here, if you go on the left, that will take you to the Beverly Hills of Cebu City. But you'll be passing all these urban settlers first. This is where you find the Department of Education's regional offices, right there in Ecotech. So this is now the Barangay Lahug proper. You can see that all the hallmarks of so many people living here, because there's so many electric wires, and look, all the eyesore, they call it the eyesore, but I think they're trying their best to fix all of this. And right here, that's J Mall, JY Square, and JY Square Supermarket. But they are improving around here. In fact, they're expanding their road. You can see it from there. So when someone's parking on the road, it's not blocking all the traffic at all. So that's JY Square. Up ahead, if you go up ahead, you'll be going to Marco Polo Plaza, but I'll just be taking you down here in Salinas Drive, Lahug, because it's almost rush hour and I don't want to be stuck on it until nighttime. I still have to go back to the hills. So on the right, on the left side rather, there, that's going to Apas, Camp Lapu-Lapu, and on the way to Apas, Lahug. This is Salinas Drive, and this will take you to IT Park. That's another part of the Cebu Mormon Church, and the Ching Palace is still there. Then that's quite known Chinese restaurant around here. And so all this Salinas Drive, there's a lot of little condominium subdivisions made of townhouses around here in Salinas Drive. And all this this is the University of the Philippines, Southern Philippines. There you can see the name, University of Southern Philippines. And you can see one of the tallest building built around here in Cebu City now. That's the Cebu Exchange. And on the right you see the Cebu North Winds Hotel. I'll go on the left lane. And there's the Aeronautical Technical School, where you learn how to fly planes. And around here, all the small businesses that is now owned mostly by Koreans establishing businesses here in Cebu City. What I've noticed with these Korean businesses, that that tree shade, it's all Korean there. They congregate in one place. And so you got another building here. The left side used to be the Cebu City Jail, and now it's transferred to Kalunasan because it is now part of Cebu IT Park. And right here, that's the Cebu IT Park. So most of the visitors in Cebu, or most of the Cebuanos, is familiar about the Cebu IT Park. Now that's the Cebu Exchange, like I said, one of the tallest building being built here in Cebu City. It's almost there. I think what, second quarter of the year it will open for 2021, because as you can see, they're just doing the interiors now. The whole structure is now finished. They're putting on the tiling, the interiors. So that's our Cebu IT Park, where most of the BPO industry is being conducted. A lot of them there, and there are also several condominiums inside, because Cebu IT Park is one of the nearest to everything place here in Cebu City. This is still Salinas Drive, Lahug. And now I'll be turning on the left at the end of the street to go back to Talamban. And here is the Honda motorcycles, but they have like an affair today that they have music blasting everywhere. So that's the Cebu IT Park. You can see it there. There's the sign, and across it is the Waterfront Hotel Lahug branch, and then beside it is the TESDA provincial office. It's still part of Cebu It Park there. So I'm again waiting for the red light to go green, and I will be turning on the right. Then that will be Talamban Road. But this is now the end of my tour on this video from Mango Avenue, Capitol, Iscario, and then Lahug.